Well, welcome everyone for take 2 of episode 1 of my special State of Decay 2 Enclave challenge game. Now, apologies for earlier on if you didn't hear it. I had big audio issues. I think I fixed them. Hopefully I'm coming through well enough. Hopefully the game audio is okay. If anyone's listening, let me know if the sound levels are okay. That'd be great. But okay, let's give this another try, even though it's much later. So it's going to be a shorter stream, more of an introductory stream to the series, I think. Because I wasted an hour trying to fix my audio, so sorry guys. Quick note, XCOM will be coming. There will be Season 2, XCOM 2 Season 2 will be happening soon. Once I can get some of the characters created, Com's going to be helping me this time because Pete is not around at the minute, so it'll be Com. So please get your characters in. I left a post on the channel forum on YouTube, so please reply there with the character name and the kind of gear you want him to have, and we'll do our best to create a version of him or her for you. So please look out for that and reply to that. XCOM will be starting soon enough. I'm not going to give an exact date. It depends on how many characters we have to make and stuff like that, but the process has started, so get your characters in for everyone who's interested in having a character. But yes, so my name is Nick, otherwise known as Tequila. And today I am your game show party host for State of Decay 2 again. We did a playthrough of this about 9-10 months ago. It was a close one, but I managed to complete it on the lethal zone. We always play on the lethal zone. But to make it a little bit harder, I've got 2 challenges in mind. The other challenge I've got in mind is probably the hardest, so we will save that till last at some point. But this is the first challenge that I've tried. I have done these before. I have succeeded in these before, but I've also lost a lot in these before. And I call it the Enclave Challenge. So what does that mean? Well, it means that in State of Decay 2, when you come across other enclaves, there's always 3 of them. And you start the game with 3 characters of your own. But what if your enclave were the only characters you could ever play as? What if you were never able to recruit any other characters? What if your 3 characters were your 3 lives, and when those 3 characters die, it's game over? You can't recruit other characters. This is your group of friends, and it is your job to win the game, cleanse the town of the blood plague, and do the legacy bonus. So that's the challenge. We only get 3 characters, and that makes the game an awful lot harder in most cases. The only case it makes the game easier is because you've only got 3 people, your food intake is much reduced. So you don't have to obsess about food anywhere near as much when you've only got 3 characters. They still use up the same amount of meds, which sucks. They still use up the same amount of fuel, that sucks. They still use up the same amount of ammo, that sucks. So that stuff will always be there. The only thing that is a slight ease on you as well is that because you have only got 3 characters, you can't build many buildings. So your material needs are less as well. So I'd say that in this playthrough, we'll be needing much less food and much less materials. So that's the easy part, but everything else is harder. Only having 3 characters means we don't get many special abilities. We don't get many specializations. So we have to be really careful with what we pick and choose. And if we lose a character, it's a disaster for us because we can't replace the character. So we get 3 lives. So if it gets to the point where we've only got 1 character left, we plod on, even though that character will start getting tired. If you're left with just 1 character, you're probably going to lose. Unless you're right near the end of the game and you can somehow power through. I have completed it with just 1 character. Like I say, this challenge is something I like to do now and again. I haven't done it in a while, to be honest. And my success rate is less than 50-50. Maybe 1 in 3. So I expect to probably lose this, which I know a lot of you guys out there, you sadists, you want to see me lose, don't you? So you will probably get your wish. There is a chance I will lose, if that's what you want to see. This might be the stream for you. So yes, the only other self-imposed rule, in order to complete the game, you have to sometimes, more often than not, build a large facility in your base. And to do that, you have to move into a base with a large facility. The smallest bases in the game which have a large facility are 4-man bases. So what does that mean? Well, in order for me to complete the game, I'm going to have to momentarily recruit enough people to move into the large base, the second tier base, which is the smallest of the bigger tier bases, so I can complete the game. So, at some point, whenever I am able to move into the base, the 4-man base, I will have to recruit from enclaves momentarily. So that means that if I've lost a character, then I need to recruit 2 people, and I will do that for the pure purpose of moving to the base and building the facility. And as soon as the facility is built, I have to get rid of them. I can't ever play as them. I can never play as them. I can never use them in combat. They are only there for one reason: to move me into the base and to build the facility. Because without that, you literally can't win the game. Unfortunately, the game's designed that way. So that will be the only exception. But as soon as they've built that, as soon as we've moved in and they've built that facility that I need to win the game, they're gone. They're gone. They cannot be used. They cannot be used in combat or anything at all. No questions asked. And that's the challenge. So I only have 3 lives. The max amount of people I can lose is 3. To be honest, once you lose 2 people, it's nearly game over anyway, unless you're right near the end. If you're right near the end, then you can sometimes power through, but not often. So, yeah, every death is going to be critical for us. If I take 1 death early, it could easily be game over. If I go down, if I take 2 deaths, and we're not right near the end of the game, I'm dead too. Because I will not be able to win with 1 character. If the character's still got loads of stuff to do, that character will not be able to win. So, a significantly harder game than last time. So that's the challenge. I call it the Enclave challenge because I'm literally just playing as an Enclave. And there is one harder challenge that I will attempt at some point, but we'll save that one till last. So, as I said, this isn't going to be a long stream because I wasted so much time getting my audio fixed. I would ask you guys in the chat if my audio is okay, but I don't see any of you in there, probably because it's 12:30 on a Friday night and you've all got social lives and I don't because I'm a nerd. No social life. So I'm here. So it's hard for me to tell what my audio is like. I am going to quickly check, so bear with me just to make sure. If this isn't working, then there's no point in recording. Let me have a little listen. No social life. So I'm here. Yeah. So it's hard for me to tell. Okay, so that sounds good to me. So I'm going to assume it's working. Right, let me move across, and we'll at the very least we'll choose our initial characters, and choose what map we're going to do, and then we'll get started quickly. And this part is very important because these are going to be the only characters we can have throughout the whole game. These 3 characters are the only characters we can have. So you're really in the lap of the gods because you need to get a good characters. And I'm going to play it completely straight as well. What I mean is I'm choosing 3 random characters. The only thing I will say is then they're not allowed any 5th skills. So the 3 characters I choose are not allowed any 5th skills. So those 5th skills I have to find via skill books. That'll add even more challenge. So they're going to be the most bog standard low level characters. And if all 3 characters end up not being very good combat characters because it's random, then that's it. I might not ever get a good combat character this playthrough, and that's the RNG aspects. I don't know what to expect. I have to pray I get a good character. If I get 3 characters, none of them are very good, then that's it. That's what I've got to work with. That's the challenge of the game. Okay, so let's move across. Okay. Excuse me. Right. As I said, this won't be a really long stream because it's late at night on a Friday night, and I was meant to start hours ago, but because of all these technical issues, guys, I've ended up wasting most of the night. But I think the audio is at least working okay. Hopefully you can hear me well enough. So we are going to get started. At the very least, I'm going to generate the characters. We're not going to get very far tonight. Like I say, I'm only going to be streaming probably for an hour now. So let's choose the characters, and we'll go from there. So we'll find out what hapless idiots we've got to work with, and what map. I think I'm going to choose Mega Valley. I think That's the one I'm leaning towards, is Mega Valley. So I wanted to do one that we haven't done on stream before, and I've done at least trying to remember the one I've done on stream, but we haven't done this one on stream before. So yeah. Okay. Right, so this is Drucker County. No, we don't want that one. This is the one that we've done before, I think. No, we haven't done that one before. I mean, we could do that one. Mega Valley we definitely haven't done on stream. Drucker County we definitely haven't done on stream. Trumbull Valley. I hate this map. It's the hardest, but it's the biggest. You get a very difficult start on that map. It's a very difficult start. But once you get going, it's pretty good. Prominence Ridge, probably my favourite map in the game. That's my favourite, definitely. Cascade Hills, that's the one we done last time. So we won't do that one because we've seen this one before. So we won't do that one. I think I might do Mega Valley. It's one of the easier ones because it's easy to navigate. A downside is there's a lot of food on this map. And on this playthrough, we won't be needing that many food because we're going to be stuck with 3 characters for the whole game. Maybe less if they die. So we're never going to really run out of food that much. Because the most food we'll ever eat will be 6 per day. And that's technically just 1 rucksack a day. So we shouldn't have massive food issues. So maybe this map actually would work against us, I wonder. Oh, tough one. Ooh. Let's go Mega Valley. Even though there is a lot of food. Right, so the rules. One more time in case anyone needs reminding. I am only allowed the Enclave I start with. My 3 characters that I start with are the only characters I'm allowed to play the whole game. So that gives me 3 lives the whole game. If I lose a character, that gives me just 2 characters left, and that's the way it's going to be. If I lose 2 characters, that gives me 1 character left. It's more or less game over if that happens, unless I'm right near the end of the game. I am not allowed to recruit any new characters. I am not allowed to recruit from any enclaves. The only time I am allowed to recruit somebody is when I have to move to the 4-man base in order to finish the game. So when I am ready to move to that base, I will then recruit enough members to move to that base. But I am not allowed to play as the characters. I have to fire the characters or exile them as soon as I move into the new base and it's built. The only reason I'm doing that is because I have to do it to win the game. Because the game asks you to build one of the big facilities, and you will not be able to unless you are in a 4-man base. So we will have to move at least once, and only once. We're only allowed to move into the 4-man base. We're not allowed to move into a bigger base than that. Those are the rules. Right, so Mega Valley. Amenities. I will have the power one. As I always do. I will not pick any of the other ones. Because they make you too powerful. I will choose amenities. And that's it. That's normal. That's the only thing I allow myself. Because I don't like dealing with the whole power and water stuff. I find it really annoying. The way I look at it is, it's like with water, you should always be able to have buckets lying around at all times, where you shouldn't really run out of water unless there's a drought. And there is no drought mechanic in the game, kind of thing, right? That's how I look at it. With power, it's a little bit harder, but I just don't. You don't get enough space as it is. If I wanted to make it even harder, I could, but I'm already doing it on. I've already made it difficulty enough. This is a lethal zone. It's already going to be very difficult with only 3 characters to play as. So I think this is decent for now. Like I say, if I wanted to be even more sadistic to myself, I could not take any of them. But I certainly won't take any of these because this makes you too powerful, really. So we'll take that just for quality of life, ease of life. There you go. Right, so these are going to be 3 random characters. The only way I am going to switch the character around is if they've got a 5th skill. No 5th skill characters are allowed to start with. These are the rules. So, let's see who our 3 hapless individuals are going to be. We don't know if they're going to be good characters or not. We don't know even what types of leader they're going to be. Again, we have no control over this. This is the randomness of it. These are the 3 characters we're going to play as. The first one is going to be, drum roll please, can't be Sunny, because Sunny's got a 5th skill. No 5th skills. That's the rules. Aha! Chester. Chester She. His traits are glutton and visited yard sales. Can we see what those stats are? Wow, look at this. So there was I saying we won't use much food. But look at this. This is a bad character. Because he's glutton. So he will eat 3 food a day. So what I was saying before about only needing 6 food will not be the case. We will need 7 food. Because we've rolled a bad character. We don't know what his combat skills are going to be. Combat wise, you don't know. He might end up having decent skills. But his traits are bad. He is a sheriff. The sheriff leader is not the best. So I think that's a bad roll. But we play with what we've got. I think that's a bad roll. He's got bad traits, and I don't really like the sheriff leader. I'd much rather have a trader leader or a builder leader. I'm looking for a builder or a leader trader. That will make our life much easier. So I think that's a bad roll. But 1 of 3. So Chester is our first character. Our second character is, can't be him because he's cooking. Can't be him. He's got a 5th skill. Martin Thurston. His abilities are... Right, hall monitor. I volunteered at my kids' school as a hall monitor. It was nice to be there when they needed me. Very nice. Gas hoarder. Oh dear. Gas hoarder. The moment I heard about the outbreak, I filled up every container I had. Right, I thought that might be that he uses more gas, but he doesn't. So, the traits are okay. That's average. He is a builder. The good news, he is a builder. I said I wanted a builder or a trader, didn't I? So, out of the 2 characters, he's the one. If I can keep him alive long enough, he's the most likely one I'll make as the leader. Because the builder building is a very nice building to have. That and the trader building. So, he's okay. From what I've seen, he's okay. He can't fight. Look at his fighting and shooting. 0 stars. Wow. This guy is a terrible combat character to start with. Okay, so there you go, Martin. Let's see if we can get a lady. I might re-roll until we get a lady. I don't want it to be a sausage fest. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll till we get a lady who's got 5 skills. That's what I'm going to say. Because I want to have at least 1 lady. So I'm going to re-roll you because I want a lady. So, it can't be you. You've got a 5th skill. Morgan, that's a lady. Right. And she is a sheriff as well. Right, so. There's no trader leader. That's a bad roll. The trader building is significantly the best building in the game. So, I think we've rolled badly in that. We have no trader. I need to do everything I can to keep the builder alive. Otherwise, I'm going to be forced to build the sheriff building. Because the other 2 are sheriffs. So I need to try and keep Martin alive, if I can. Let's see what her abilities are going to be. Okay, she's a philosophy major and she reads books. Philosophy major, with most of the world's greatest minds now staggering and moaning, I'm basically the new Plato. She's confident. And reads books. I love books, you know. Okay, so she's not bad. Her wits will level up very quickly. So hopefully, if we can get stealth on her quickly, that would be very powerful. So you know how much I love stealth, especially in lethal mode. So she will level up faster than the other 2 characters in wits. But she's a sheriff, so I think she's probably the best character of the 3. It looks that way. I am concerned that I've got 2 sheriffs. I do consider the sheriff building the worst of the 4, and I've rolled 2 sheriffs. So, slightly concerning. But, that's it. These are our 3 characters. We have Chester McCheeserton, Martin Scorsese, and Morgan Right. So, here we go. But like I say, I'm not going to play for long, guys. It was more of an introduction video because I wasted so much time earlier. But yeah, so here we go. Start the community off with our 3 characters.
And we're empty again.
So whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I accidentally stumbled on a juggernaut.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kinda homey.
Remember, guys, these are our only characters the whole
It's
game.
settled.
These
This
3
town
poor
is where we'll
subs.
set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
I haven't played in many months, by the way.
I say we search that place. Being eaten's quicker than starving.
Okay, so what do we have in here? We've got some meds and we've got some ammo. Right. Right, so obviously we need to get fuel for our truck. Car, rather. Sorry. Right, so we need to get to the base. We need to be careful. Very careful. I do have my 3 characters with me at the moment. If any of them were to die, then that's it. They're dead. And what a horrible start that would be if we get somebody killed. Just going to be careful. Well, right away, I've heard the sound of a feral. Wow. Look at this. So right away... He's right there as well. Look at this. Okay, so we need to be careful here. Last thing we want to do is fight a feral right now. If we fight a feral right now, he could kill one of us easily. Oh, now he's crossing the street. Look at this. Make up your mind, Mr. Feral. Choose a lane. There's also a massive horde. Look at this. Look at this horrible start. Not only is there a feral right there, but we've got a bloody zombie horde already right in front of us. Because remember, we're really weak. These are all really free. These are 3 random weak characters. We have to sneak past. We can't risk that feral seeing us. It'd be a disaster if he sees us, that feral. An absolute disaster, I tell you. So we'll play it calm. We're not going to do anything ballsy. We're way too vulnerable right now. What we can do, though, is explore a couple of places on the way.
We're good. No more Zeds in sight.
Interesting that the lady is the Morgan is our first character.
Better than a poke in the eye.
You might find some materials in here, actually.
Ooh, this could come in handy.
There you go. Like I say, this playthrough, the materials won't be as big a bottleneck as most playthroughs because we're just not going to be building much. Because we're never going to have enough space in the bases to build much.
Maybe we should just take the next place we come across.
I'm going to give him the rucksack. We haven't got any guns, got no crossbows, got absolutely no ranged weapons, so we need to be careful of bloaters as well. Slow and steady wins the race, especially at this point in the game.
Deadhead nearby.
If a bloater runs up to us and explodes in our face, that'll be game over. Look at this, we're already starving. We've already got no food, so there should be food in this base. This place.
Here comes the zombie. Dead bastards are coming in from everywhere.
Unfortunately, I just took a hit, and I'm not happy that I took a hit. It wasn't a bad hit, but it's still a hit. And at this point in the game, I don't want anyone to get injured because we've got no infirmary. So, okay, there's a couple of bullets there. Hopefully, we can find some food in here that will cover us for a day or so. Well, less than a day because that guy. There you go. That guy uses free food per day. So. We still need to go and clear out the house, but I'm just doing this on the way because we're going this way anyway, so I might as well do it. Whilst I've
Looks
got
like
these,
a Z-free zone.
whilst I've got these 3 characters, I might as well do it. Okay, there's one more thing to explore out here. Okay. So, we've got some materials, we've got some food. We're not far from the base.
That's all I'm gonna find.
Okay, that's not pretty good, is it? There is another house we could explore here. But I am mindful of yeah, there's always something here to search. Don't know what this is. Always worth having a look at everything, really. You never know. I've got some bullets, just don't have a gun. Let me
We gotta get ourselves a home.
let me give
Bouncing around ain't safe.
stop complaining, Martin. Okay, so there's meds in here and there's fuel. We probably want to get all of these.
We can do this, no worries.
Okay, this is locked. I might not be able to get in there then. I don't really want to break that. We're way too vulnerable right now that I don't want to be making any noise. If the back door's open, we'll go in. If it's locked as well, then I'll skip this for now, I think. Okay, we're in. Are we alone, though? I think we are. Can't hear anyone. Right, so hopefully we'll find some meds in here. Aha, there you go. Right, so we do have 3 rucksacks
Looks
on
like a
us.
Z-free zone.
And the other place has got some fuel in, so we'll have to come back and get the fuel when we can.
Nothing else to find here.
Okay, we've got some trade items at least, which is okay. Right, I think what we do is we'll leave this for now because I can't carry any more rucksacks. Though there is some honey to get. Let's search it. We're nearly at the house. The house is just there, so we're nearly at the house. Like I say, only my character's taking any damage, I think. Okay. Okay. Slowly does it. No, there will be a fight in here. There's always creatures in here, so...
Made it here okay. Getting to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're making noise. We don't really want this.
Well, that was
Close the door. Out the way, Chester. I can't close the door with you standing there. Thank you.
with a little elbow grease. This could be a great place to stay.
There must be at least another one around. In here? Interesting.
All right then.
Okay.
Once we claim this place, it's officially ours.
I couldn't agree more.
Right. So we can claim our... This base will be our base for a long time. Until we eventually can move into the four-man base. That will be the only base we can move into the whole game. So you can see why this is a much bigger challenge. Because we're just not going to have facilities to build much. Right, so let's...
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone! Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. Things are going well here.
That's great. Need you to take a look
Right.
at what's out there.
Now, do I continue staying with her? I don't know. I probably
enough room
will
for
continue
that.
staying with her because she's going to get
Not enough
tired.
room for
So.
that.
Let's deposit this food. At least that'll tide us over at least for. Okay, we've got 10 food. 10 food. Did that rucksack have 10 food in it? Wow. That's new. Or am I seeing things? Oh, we were on 6 food. Ah, okay. So we were on... Oh, my bad. I thought we were on 0 food. We were on 6 food. Right. Oh, so we got 10 food. That'll last us a day and a half. Got a lot of weapons. A lot of bullets, rather. But no gun. So... We'll probably keep... what we've got on us. Right, so the next things it wants us to do is to find the materials. Now, I've already got a materials rucksack, but I want to get another one, so... It's telling me to come all... Well, that's a... I don't know if I want to go that far. That's a long way from home. And I've got no car. And that feral's still there. I suppose we can. A little bit reluctant to. But I suppose we can. Wish I had some kind of a gun, but I don't. Okay, we'll take some painkillers with us just in case. No point taking any ammo, I've got no gun. Right, so it's your job, Morgan, to go and get this materials rucksack. And it's quite a trek. It's actually longer, further away than I think it really should be, to be honest with you. I wonder, I know what I could do. Let's go and see if we can get some fuel. If I can find some fuel, I can go grab the
Take
car.
care until I get back, okay?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see if we can get some fuel in this place here. Can of fuel. If we can, then I can go and fuel the car up. And then I can take that to get the materials rucksack.
We're good. No more Zeds in sight.
But it will depend if we can find some fuel. Game says there should be fuel here, but we might not find a fuel can. It might just be a rucksack of fuel, which is not what we want.
Hey, stuff.
Right, we've got the rucksack of fuel. I'm not complaining, but what I really want is a fuel can. Otherwise, I will not be able to refuel the car.
I guess it's something.
Right, her wits have leveled up. Yeah, this is because she's got that ability. So she's very quickly she's going to level that up. If she gets stealth, that's going to be immensely powerful. Right. Unfortunately for me, I did not get what I wanted. So I think we're going to have to take this back now. That means that she's going to have to leg it on foot to get the materials, which isn't what I wanted. But I want to do it before it gets dark.
I need to catch my breath.
Again, we got no gun. No gun, no way to stop a feral if there is one. Very worrying. Okay, so we're gonna start making the trek now. Right, so it's 240 meters away. We're gonna have to be very careful. He says as he runs at full speed. It is day one, so there will not be that many zombies around. The game only gets more deadly as you go, so. But still. If there's just one or two zombies by themselves, I can handle that. If there's a bloater, we need to be careful. We've got no way of popping the bloater. We've got no ranged weapons. If there's a feral, we need to run. I doubt we're going to see any juggernauts quite yet. But if we do see a feral, we can't fight him. Okay, we've actually... It actually seems pretty quiet. Okay. Okay.
Looking good. No more Zeds
Well,
here.
that was pretty good. That wasn't pretty good. There should be materials in here.
All right, kids, here you go. You're welcome.
Oh, that was nice of you to bring us some
Oh,
shotgun.
heck yeah. Well, that's taken care of.
Oh, cool.
Right, do I risk trying to search this house for some fuel? Because what I really want to do is grab that car. But I can't until I find a fuel can. But do I want to take the risk?
This might take some effort.
I won't if it's locked. If it's locked around the other side, I probably won't take that risk. Like I say, our characters are so low level that they can easily get killed. Right, so we are locked out. Yeah, I don't really want to take the risk of making that much noise, really. Although I hate the fact that I'm just going to leave here. That means if I ever want to loot this place, I have to come back. I might just see how many enemies are around. If I were to make noise, what would I lure to me? I'm not worried about these single zombies. I'm not worried about them. I am worried about making loads of noise and then a whole bunch of them come running, because they will. So what I can do is I can hit and move. So like,
I hope nothing heard that.
right. So I've made the noise. So then I've backed off to see. Right. I mean, if it's only one zombie, then that's fine. As long as that's all there is. Okay. Then it's probably worth me doing. Although he is going to see me. Because he's just standing there. Oh no. Okay. Right. So we will loot this place. Again, if I can find some fuel, that is what I'm after. A fuel can. Then I can get that car. Because right now, I have no car.
Looks like we're safe for now.
I don't think we're going to find any fuel in here. Normally you don't get them in these kind of containers. Nice sword though. There you go. I'll take the sword. Yeah. I'd like a gun. I'd like a lot of things. I'd like a gun. I'd like a crossbow. A crossbow would be great. Yeah. So look at that. She's leveled up wits already. Wow. So let's see what she's got. If I can remember the button to press. Right, so I love my stealth characters. So if she's got stealth, this would be great. Wow, she's got the ability to get all four of them. Right, we will take stealth. She's going to be a very important character for us this one, because she's got stealth very, very early on in this game. So to actually get stealth on day one is going to help keep this girl alive.
That's it for this place, I guess.
It's going to make life... Not if I do silly things like Nick, you should have known. What, that was very foolish of me. That was very silly of me. But as you can see, because she's got stealth, she can move much faster. Oh, I wonder if... there might be a fuel... Oh, this could be fuel. It is starting to get dark. It will be seen. Gotta be really careful with that bloater up there. I think he might see me. Well, this is what I mean. Because she's got stealth, it makes all these things much better. They're going to be harder for them to see her. She can move faster in stealth. Gotta be careful though, if he sees me. I'm not finding any fuel. There could be fuel in here. There is no fuel in here. That's disappointing. Right, we are going to want to head back though. It's now night time. Problem is, I've still not got any fuel for my car. Yeah, we are going to have to head back. It really is going to be dark.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay, so I'm going to take the heavy weapon. I'm going to equip the heavy weapon. These heavy weapons are very good at the start. I'm going to actually drop this. And I'm going to pick up the seeds. And then we are going home. I've got what I came for, really, but I did want to find... I wanted to find a can of fuel and I haven't been able to. But I am happy that she's got stealth. Like I say, just seeing, I am able to navigate my way through. Okay. So as we head to the first night of the game, I think we've done okay. Little concerned not finding anything for my car, because that means I still don't have a car. Ooh. Have I spoken too soon? Because there could be fuel in here.
Wow, this is useful.
No, there isn't. That's annoying. No fuel.
That's not nothing.
I'm gonna have to come back for this. I haven't got any space. My namesake, some tequila there.
I need to catch my breath.
So, and we're gonna have to switch her out now. She's been out for a while, so she's done good. Because she's got stealth, she'll probably be the main candidate to be the night operative. To use her at night when stealth is even more important, when it's more dangerous in the game. So she could easily be our stealth operative. Even though it is night and I've got to switch her out, so obviously she can't do it tonight, but I mean going forward, she could easily have that role. I'm going to take everything off her for now. Give her the sword. There you go. Ninja. She'll be on ninja maybe. Right, and we should be able to build something. I always build the oh, actually I should have I probably should have done this a while ago. Here you go. That's a mistake I've already made. The good thing about this base, it comes with 4 beds, so we'll never need any beds because we'll never have more than 3 characters. So we'll never have to worry about stuff like beds. Okay, so we've got 3 small slots, so this is always going to be an infirmary is a must-have. You can't survive without an infirmary. a workshop. You can't survive without a workshop. So right away, that's 2 slots that are already spoken for. So really, that only gives us 1 slot to work with when it comes to any kind of flexibility. Let's build the infirmary first.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Materials depleted. Facilities may break down.
We need help over here, and you're the best folks for the
Not
job.
worried about stuff breaking down, but there's nothing. We don't have
I'm
anything
heading
that
over
can
now.
break down. We've got
Hey,
9
thanks.
food. 9 food. That's enough for the day. We've got meds. 6 meds that'll last a couple of days. 4 fuel. I don't want to waste that fuel to turn it into a fuel can, but if I have to, then I will. I still don't like the fact we haven't got a car. And as you can see, the zombies are starting to appear. There's a feral out there. There's at least 2 ferals we've seen. Oh, they want us to come back here. Well, that's annoying. I literally just came back here. Yes, I really need to find some fuel. But there are several ferals around here. Very dangerous. Look at this. There's a feral down here. There's a feral up here. Not good. Not good, because without a car, we can't handle them. So we really needed to find a can of fuel, and we just haven't. That's the biggest bad news so far. So whoever I switch to is going to be a bit risky, because there's another. See, look, there's 3 ferals. There's a feral that way. Oh, there's a feral here and a feral right. So that's nasty. That is, because right now we just can't fight them off. So it's going to be another challenge getting down here. Right. I think though that might do it. As I said, for the first stream, it was just an introduction. We've got our 3 characters. The start's been okay. Haven't lost anyone. I found a couple of packs of material, which is good. We've got enough food to last a day and a half. Biggest down point is, like I said, haven't been able to find any fuel, so got no car, and am concerned about the 3 ferals that all seem to be in every direction from us. At least if I had a car, I at least could run them over. As of right now, I don't want to fight any of them in my current state, because chances are we'll get killed. So, concerned. The ferals all in these different directions. Very concerned about that. If I had a gun or something, I might be. But I don't even have a gun. Yeah. Concerning. But we will leave it there. For today. Let me save my game. So this has been an introduction to this challenge, this Enclave challenge, as I've called it. Okay, that's saved. Yeah, so I'm not sure how often I'm going to do these streams. It won't be every night. It'll be when I have time. So I won't say a particular day, but now I've started it, I'll try and finish it. I'll probably finish this before I start the XCOM, so that gives people a chance to get their characters in for XCOM if they want. And whilst I finish this off, don't know how long this is going to take me. Probably 10 to 15 episodes normally. Yeah, it normally takes me about 20 hours or so overall to do one of these. But like I say, this is going to be a different kind of playthrough, because I don't have to worry about building up all these bases, because that's not what this challenge is. This challenge isn't about that. I'll never have a large base in this game. I'm always going to have either this base or the 4-man base will be the biggest base I'm allowed to live in. So we'll never have to worry about having a massive base. We'll never have to worry about having tons and tons of characters. It's going to be like an elite small enclave. That's the point of it, an enclave challenge. You get 3 characters no matter what they are. She seems okay, the Morgan character. I love the fact she's got stealth. Getting stealth that fast is incredible. So she'll be good. Whether or not she's got any good fighting abilities, we'll have to find out. But the fact that she's managed to get stealth that fast is very, very important. She's going to be a really good a nighttime player for us. So Yeah, so I want to say thank you for this short stream. Like I say, it would have been much longer, but I had all the technical issues, so my apologies, but it is what it is. It's the first stream. I will be doing another one shortly. Probably not over the weekend, probably not. Maybe Sunday night a chance, but it'll be probably next week. So please remember to join me again, and remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I think Alan's doing some South Park soon. And I think there might be some WWE 2K26 stuff coming as well, because that game's out soon. I think there's going to be a midnight stream of that when it finally releases. And I think there might be might be doing Resident Evil 9 that's just come out, or is about to come out. So keep your eyes open for them. But as for me, I'll say good night. And remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Always be a fan. And remember, that was State of Decay 2, baby. And we're going to be Special Forces XCOM. Special Forces State of Decay, this is going to be. An elite, tiny group of expert... Did I say expert? Maybe expert soldiers. Or just 3 guys who have no idea what they're doing. We'll find out. But yeah, thanks again. Take care for now. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. So bye-bye for now. Take care.